Hi, my name is Robert. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching.
What's happening, party people? In this video, I guess I would say finally had to wire in a speed sensor signal for a 95 Volvo. If you're doing a manual conversion to a 94 or 95 Volvo, I guess any of them before 96 with the new ABS module, and you use a transmission that does not have the speed sensor on the back of it, as it was with the cars prior to 96, you'll have to wire in a speed signal so that you'll have a speedometer and stuff like that. So I finally had to do that. I don't know how many manual conversions I did, but this one I put a newer transmission in it, internal slave cylinder, stuff like that. So I decided to go into the harness up by the ABS control computer so that those wire connections would not be exposed to the element. This vehicle was going to be primarily driven in a rust belt area, and I didn't want to take a chance of wiring that into the wheel area like a lot of people say you should do, and then have that stuff corrode and break, you know, a year or two down the line. Also, wiring it up in the harness allows you to gain access to exposed wires. Those ABS wires, I guess Volvo knew it would be an issue if those wires wasn't super protected. And up there near the front of the car, and that wheel well is a bad area. So they have thick rubber coating around those wires. Those wires run from the sensor all the way up into the harness by that control module in that thick coating. I don't like breaking into that coating and end up cutting up wires and stuff like that. So I wanted to find near the end of it. Now, I didn't go to the back to verify the color of the wires at the back. Those don't seem to be encased in that rubber coating, but the fronts are. So I hooked up to the fronts, but you can just as well hook up to the backs. You just need to verify the color of those wires back there, and they're probably green coated. There's a harness connection for the rear ABS sensors back by where you access the fuel pump. The fuel pump and a couple other things, including the ABS harness, is back there. They're in a little piece of plastic that holds those wires, and the harnesses are there. I'm not saying go all the way back there to tap into it. I'm saying you can verify what color those wires are back there and tap into it up front. Maybe next time I'll do it, but heck, I've been doing manual conversions for all this time, and that's the first time I had to do it, so I wouldn't hold your breath. The other thing about tapping into these ABS sensor wires is I didn't pay close attention what color the wires are. Not the ones at the speed sensor harness, not the ones in the harness near the computer. And you can get those reverse polarities. When I did this in this video, they were reverse polarity, didn't have any speedometer or anything. I had to cut my wires and switch the polarity of them to get it to work right. So again, I don't know what color those wires are. Next time I do it, I'll pay attention to that. So anyway, here's the video. Hope it helps. Thanks for watching. Now I need to take these speed sensor wires, figure out what I did with those. Right here, they were plugged into the speed sensor on the back of the automatic transmission, and I want to wire those into this speed sensor on this wheel ABS system. So I want to identify these two wires. I want to follow them up to the harness. I don't want to tap into them here because I don't want them to be exposed to corrosion. I want to protect them. So let me follow this wire up and see where it comes in. Probably in this harness here. I've seen them in this harness here. It's going to be a pain in the butt, but I'd rather put them to the harness up here than down there at the wheel. On the 95, these wires, man, they're not coming out of these ABS rubber protectors until they're all the way up into this plug. So I'm pretty sure that these are the wires here. This white one's probably driver. This one's probably passenger. It doesn't matter which one you tap into. But I don't want to try to open up this wire anywhere else. So I'm going to tap into it up here and run the wires out of there. Now the rear ones, I think this yellow with lavender and yellow with black is a rear one. But I also see a couple sets of greens that are wound. Green here with a white line and a green here with a black line. And there's another set of greens that's wound. Green with a red and green with a yellow. So anyway, I'm gonna tap into this one here and hopefully that'll give me my speed sensor. Let me go ahead and wire that up. Tuck it out of the way so that it's not in the way of getting damaged by anything. So I tapped into these wires in this plug-in with these. I'm gonna try to close that thing back down on them. Hopefully that'll work. I staggered them a little bit. And I'm pretty sure this side, because it had white tape on it, went to the driver's side. Let's see if we got the tape down here on the driver's side. I don't see any on the driver's side. Let's go see the passenger side. Nope, no tape on either side. Anyway, let's close this up, run the wires the way I want to run them, hook them up to my sensor area there, and keep putting this car back together. If you made it this far, I trust that you found some information that was either useful or entertaining, so go ahead and hit the like button. And if you would like notification of future videos that I post, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate your support. You can follow me on other social media apps by looking for @RobertDIY. Some form of that should bring up the other channels that I have on places like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and so forth. If for some reason you need some more personal help, go to my website at robertdiy.com and use the phone number that I have posted there to send me a text message, or you can email me. If you have questions or comments, please make a comment below. And if you'd like to make some kind of financial contribution to what I got going on here, go to my channel and hit the more link at the end of the introduction statement, and it'll show you different ways that you can support me financially. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day.